Chelsea boss Frank Lampard has refused to comment on speculation over a move for West Ham star Declan Rice. England international Rice is reportedly Lampard's top target for the remainder of this transfer window. West Ham do not want to sell the 21-year-old and have slapped an £80 million price tag on his head. Italian transfer expert Nicolo Schira has claimed Rice has agreed a 5-year deal with Chelsea. But Lampard was coy over his interest in Rice at his pre-match press conference ahead of Saturday's visit to West Brom. "Again, they are rumours," Lampard said. "I can't speak about them and I can't speak about speculation for players who are playing for other clubs." Schira tweeted on Friday morning, "Chelsea are literally on fire, after Edouard, Mendy's signing. Blues are working to close Declan Rice's deal. Talks ongoing with West Ham, rejected a bid of €50 million, add-ons. The midfielder has already agreed personal terms for a 5-year contract." Rice has become an integral part of the West Ham side in recent years. He played all 38 matches for the Hammers last season and captained David Moyes' side in the 2-1 loss to Arsenal on Saturday. Premier League done deals. Every confirmed transfer in the summer window. Transfers: Tottenham tipped to sign Championship striker to solve Jose Mourinho problem. Quotes Hollywood stars Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney bid to buy National League Wrexham. News: he spent time in the Chelsea academy before leaving aged 14 and is close friends with Blues midfielder Mason Mount. Meanwhile, transfer expert Ian McGarry has repeatedly reported this summer that Lampard wants to bring in Rice and convert him into a central defender. And this week McGarry said Chelsea are willing to sell N'Golo Kanté to fund a deal. He said on the Transfer Window podcast, "N'Golo Kanté, the French World Cup winner and someone who has been instrumental in Chelsea's defensive and central midfield area, is absolutely on the market. We understand that there is a loan offer for him to go to Inter Milan. Chelsea would prefer to sell." The 29-year-old earns about £180,000 per week, and the reason Chelsea would prefer to sell is partly because of FFP and partly to balance the books generally in a window where they've already committed £222 million. They want to make a bid for Declan Rice of West Ham, who in Frank Lampard's view would become the central pin in a three-man defensive line-up. "We saw against Liverpool that the Chelsea defence struggled yet again. They weren't necessarily outplayed for the most of the game, but the 2-0 was certainly, in terms of Liverpool's performance, worth it. Kepa Arrizabalaga made another goalkeeping error, but of course you can Mendy that, pardon the pun, when he comes in. But selling Kanté, or at least getting him off the wage bill, would allow Lampard some scope and wiggle room on wages with regards to bringing in Declan Rice. The signing of Rice would take Chelsea's summer spending close to £300 million. The Blues completed their 7th signing of the window earlier this week when goalkeeper Edouard Mendy joined from French club Rennes.